stop scrolling because this question is about to get personal. Who's actually smarter with their millions? Your favorite YouTuber or those rich families who have been swimming in cash since the invention of the fork? One side racks up clicks with giveaways and Lamborghinis. The other quietly multiplies fortunes in ways most of us can't even pronounce. MrBeast spends millions on stunts. The Rockefellers sip champagne in silence. So who's making money moves and who's just making noise? Let's rip open their ledgers and find out. The spending habits of YouTube millionaires. Welcome to the era of viral bank accounts, where YouTube fame can turn pranksters into millionaires overnight. Let's talk about MrBeast, Jimmy Donaldson, who literally gives away islands, cars, and stacks of cash like they're t-shirts at a concert. In 2023 alone, he reportedly spent over $50 million creating content. That's not an exaggeration. His "Last to Leave the Circle Wins $500,000" video probably cost more than your local hospital's yearly budget. He makes millions, and then, in the most public way possible, gives it all back to fans and strangers. Why? Because YouTube's algorithm loves chaos, generosity, and a dash of insanity. But here's the twist. Every dollar wasted on a video explodes into $10 from sponsors and ad revenue. If you thought your dad's business sense was sharp, MrBeast's accountant probably has a therapist on speed dial. But MrBeast isn't alone on this gold-plated roller coaster. Logan Paul and KSI, yes, the boxing YouTubers, launched the energy drink Prime and suddenly found themselves richer than some small countries. In 2023, Prime sales reportedly topped $250 million in its first year. Jake Paul invests in crypto and launches NFT collections that make traditional investors sweat. Emma Chamberlain, meanwhile, transformed her bedroom vlogs into a coffee empire, snagging deals with luxury brands like Louis Vuitton and Cartier. And, of course, we can't ignore PewDiePie, the king of gaming, who swapped Brofist for a luxurious life in Japan, investing millions in real estate, all while his channel continues to rake in passive income. But are they actually smart with their millions, or are they just setting money on fire for views? On the surface, it looks reckless, yet every viral spend is a business move. Every house tour, every car giveaway is an ad disguised as content. The modern YouTuber has turned their life into a 24/7 marketing campaign, and even their so-called bad decisions are monetized. The big question, can this wild money merry-go-round keep spinning, or is the ride about to crash? Don't blink, because we're about to see what happens when old money steps onto the field. Imagine a room so quiet you can hear the stocks growing. That's old money. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Vanderbilts, families who have managed to hang on to their fortunes for centuries, often without a single viral prank in sight. Unlike YouTubers, these families didn't start with a single camera and a ring light. They started with entire railroads, oil empires, and the kind of influence that makes politicians nervous. If MrBeast is a fireworks show, the Rockefellers are a nuclear reactor humming behind 10 feet of concrete. Their secret isn't just buy low, sell high. It's more like buy everything, sell nothing, repeat for generations. Old money plays the long game, turning a single lucky break into a dynasty. Instead of launching a new energy drink or meme coin every year, they buy up buildings, land, and companies, and then sit on them like golden eggs. In 2024, the Walton family, heirs to Walmart, sat on a combined fortune over $260 billion. The Mars family, yes, the candy bars, quietly expanded into pet care and veterinary hospitals, showing that old money never really retires. It just finds new ways to multiply. Here's where things get spicy. Old money doesn't flaunt. While YouTubers flex Ferraris for clout, families like the Rothschilds own entire vineyards, private islands, and priceless art, usually in someone else's name. Their parties aren't filmed for content, and their giveaways are more like philanthropic chess moves, using foundations to both help and protect the family fortune from taxes. If you ever wondered why old money never seems to run out, it's because every dollar is accounted for and every risk is calculated. Where a YouTuber might drop $1 million on a Lamborghini, the old money crowd invests it, then buys the car with the interest. The real power move? Influence. While YouTubers have armies of fans, old money can call up the CEO of a Fortune 500 company or a senator. They don't trend on Twitter, they trend in boardrooms and on the Forbes Billionaires list. It's the ultimate flex. Wealth so secure, they don't even have to talk about it. So what happens when these two worlds collide? Public spectacle versus private strategy? Hang on, because the fireworks are just getting started. When clicks meet castles. Now let's not sugarcoat it. Both YouTubers and old money have epic fails under their diamond-encrusted belts. But when YouTubers flame out, the crash is broadcast live to millions. Remember Fyre Festival? That disaster was hyped by influencers, cost investors $26 million, and left rich kids stranded with cheese sandwiches. Proof that influencer cash and good judgment don't always hang out together. Jake Paul's wild real estate stunts and NFT scandals have cost him millions and plenty of headlines for all the wrong reasons. Even David Dobrik, once YouTube royalty, lost major sponsors overnight after a scandal, watching his multi-million-dollar empire shrink in real time. The price of fame? Instant feedback, and it's brutal. But don't get too smug, old money. Just ask the Vanderbilt family, once richer than anyone could imagine, now mostly famous for being broke. Their legendary fortune was famously blown on mansions, yachts, and wild parties. By the 1970s, barely a single Vanderbilt was a millionaire. Old money can lose its grip, sometimes spectacularly. Financial disasters aren't new, and even the Rothschilds have had to adapt, quietly shifting investments to tech, pharmaceuticals, and renewable energy to stay ahead. There's a unique kind of panic that comes from seeing your bank account get roasted by public opinion. YouTubers gamble big and learn fast. MrBeast admits that if one video flops, he could lose millions. Gone, just like that. The stakes are higher, and the feedback is instant. YouTubers pivot, rebrand, and diversify with the urgency of a squirrel in traffic. Logan Paul went from controversy magnet to sports drink tycoon. Emma Chamberlain shifted from relatable vlogs to running a high-end coffee company and fashion collaborations. Even PewDiePie, after facing major scandals, moved countries, diversified investments, and kept making money. So, who learns from mistakes faster? The jury's out. But when you mix high-speed digital fame with old-school wealth, you get explosions, cautionary tales, and sometimes genius reinventions that even the oldest of money can't predict. But wait, how does this all stack up when the world goes upside down? Now here's where the gloves come off. Economic crashes, pandemics, digital scandals, the ultimate test of money smarts is survival when things get ugly. During COVID-19, YouTubers like MrBeast actually thrived. When Hollywood froze, creators ramped up content, launched food chains like MrBeast Burger, and found ways to make millions from their couches. The Sidemen, a UK YouTube supergroup, started their own vodka brand, set up a fried chicken chain, and saw their revenue double as people binged online videos in lockdown. Old money, meanwhile, just yawned and watched their portfolios grow. The Walton family of Walmart saw their net worth skyrocket as everyone panic-bought toilet paper. The Mars family gobbled up pet care brands, knowing people would never stop pampering their cats. Their advantage? Decades of connections, steady industries, and investments that barely flinch when the economy sneezes. While YouTubers are forced to constantly innovate, old money just diversifies, hedges, and sometimes gets richer during a crisis. But here's the fun twist. Digital fame is evolving. Some YouTubers, like MrBeast and Logan Paul, are building brands that could outlive the platform itself. They're partnering with traditional companies, buying real estate, launching food empires, and investing in tech. They're trying to go from viral to timeless. Will it work? Time will tell, but it's the boldest play yet, outlasting the clickbait, outsmarting the old money, and maybe even joining their secret club. So when the dust settles, who's actually smarter with their millions? Is it the YouTubers, burning bright and fast, or the old money families, quietly stacking chips in the background? One thing's for sure, the game has changed, and both sides are raising the stakes in ways nobody saw coming. Now, what's your verdict? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more wild money stories.